When you're in survival mode with the create mod, the steam engine is, in my opinion, the best source of kinetic energy in the game. This video will show you how to set up a steam engine in your own world. The three main components of a steam engine are heat, size, and water. As you can see here, this is 3x3x3, there's a system to pump water in, and there is a system to keep heat coming into the boiler. So let's go somewhere to build the boiler. The actual boiler itself, before it becomes a steam engine, is fluid tanks. So you want something decently sized. I'm just going to go with a 3x3x3 here, like this. And next, obviously, it's a steam engine. It works with water. So you need a little source of water on any side of the steam engine. One mechanical pump here, another here. If they're facing the wrong direction with the arrow going out instead of in, just right click both of them with a wrench and they will face the opposite direction. Then we want some pipes going into the water. And just one thing to note with the water is that all of these blocks should ideally be source blocks. Now we need a heat source, so on the opposite side to the water, I'm going to dig down 3 blocks here. Just give me 1 second. And then I'm also going to dig out all the blocks 3 blocks below the boiler. So now we have a nice empty space here to work with. So you'll need 9 blaze burners. Place them all directly below the boiler. And then you will also need some deployers. Make sure these are all these all need to be in the same rotational thing, so one cogwheel or shaft can power all 3, and do the same for the next 2 rows. So now this is the part that will actually turn this fluid tank into a steam engine / boiler. Just place this item called a steam engine here, and as you can see, all the windows have disappeared and you have this little meter here. Now, place one shaft, like that. And obviously, if yours is facing the wrong direction, you can right-click this part with a wrench to change its direction. It is a bit fiddly, this one. Yeah, I forgot, if you shift right-click with a wrench, it breaks it, so maybe don't do that. But you can place these cogwheels, and these can go into the mechanical pumps. And you will need one more here, so these two can be connected. You will also need a steam engine here, but this time you want it going vertically. Then you want some shafts going down, and then a vertical gearbox, 1 shaft, and then these 3 cogwheels can operate the deployers. Now you're probably wondering, why do I need deployers? Well, because in survival mode, you don't have this luxury called the creative blaze cake. So, give each one of these deployers a stack of normal blaze cakes. So they will keep these blaze burners in the blue flame mode thing. And now you're probably wondering, wait, nothing's moving? You need some kind of mechanism to start it, which you can do very simply. Place a hand crank on this cogwheel, and just right-click it for a bit. And now, the boiler has started.
Well, that was unexpected. I did not realize it would stop.
Okay, so I ran into this issue where the boiler just seemed to stop after a few seconds. If you're having that same issue, make your pool of water 1 block deeper and make sure all these bottom blocks are sources, as well as the 2 blocks below these pumps. And also, if you want to check that water is actually flowing, you can right-click these with a wrench to make them windowed. So now we have a nice little level 6 boiler. And it says it's producing 98,304 stress units via 2 engines. Except the maths isn't mathsing, because 16,384 plus 16,384 is 32,768, so that makes no sense. Except it does, because you can place more steam engines next to this one, to generate more stressed units, so now this should generate 40 something thousand. You can check this with the stressometer, place one here, and it is generating a total of 49,152. So sometimes you will just need more steam engines. Obviously, if you want to get its full potential from one side, you can make it taller and then place these vertically like this one. But I am not going to do that. And there is one more thing to note, that the more of these steam engines you place on the boiler, the slower it runs. As you can see here, it has slowed down. Then if I remove these, it speeds back up to its original speed. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.